It used to be my favorite holiday. I know that might seem strange to a few of you, but I really enjoyed it. The painting of the Easter eggs, spending the better part of the day searching for them, and at the end of the day getting that huge Easter basket filled with candies, chocolates, and other goodies. Each year growing up, my mother would take me to the local mall to meet and greet with the Easter Bunny. Admittingly, when I first encountered this person, I was freaked. I even cried. The fake, unwavering smile that bored into my soul caused me to avoid eye contact with it. However, after sitting on his lap and him talking to me in that silly little rabbit voice, my fears were soon diminished. It was a week before Easter, and my mom took me by the hand as we crossed the parking lot into the concrete building. The line was rather short this year, but that wasn't all that was different. The costume seemed a tad bit plain this year. Yes, I knew it was a costume person, though I still thought the Easter Bunny delivered the eggs. The vest he was wearing lacked the eye-popping yellows, pinks, and blues. The mask, which normally expressed happiness or laughter, was now absent of emotion. My mom picked me up and placed me on his lap. I rapidly shook my head no, but that went unnoticed. My mom took a few steps away and snapped a couple photos. I could feel the man's hot breath on my neck, his labored breathing resonating through my ears. I tried to lean away from him. However, when I tried, I felt his grip on me become tighter. Just as my mother finished taking the final photo, I heard him whisper something that has haunted me for years. I'm real. I could feel the blood from my face drain as my mom picked me up and we walked towards the exit. I looked back over my shoulder as I was walking through the doors, and it may have just been the distance, but I could have sworn I saw that bunny wink at me. I felt a chill root me in place before my mom took me by the hand and we were heading home. On the drive home, I asked my mom if the Easter Bunny was actually real. I watched a sly smirk creep upon her face as she looked at me and whispered, "Well, of course he is, sweetie." I don't really know what possessed me to ask. What does he do? I mean, I knew that he had eggs. I was just trying to figure out what he would want with me. She simply replied with, "Well, while you're sleeping, he comes around and hides Easter eggs for you to find." For some strange reason, that calmed me for the rest of the drive, even though she only confirmed what I had already knew. When we arrived at home, I spent the rest of the day doing activities, coloring, playing games, whatever I could do to get my mind off of the fact that with each minute, night was drawing closer. The sun was beginning to set, and with it came an almost breathtaking silence. My mom came in to tuck me into bed and told me to go to sleep quickly, or else Peter Cottontail wouldn't give me any goodies. I smiled as she exited, for she had just given me my resolve. All I had to do was just stay awake all night. Nothing bad would happen. I laid there in my darkened room, cautiously eyeing my various furniture and toys scattered about. As my first scan of my room resulted in no changes, I breathed deeply. Then I heard it. A sound emanating from outside my window. A scurrying, a light scratching, mixed with some scuffling. This locked my breath in my throat as I fearfully peeked at my window. My blinds weren't drawn, and with the angle I was at from my bed, all I could see were the tree branches in my backyard. I didn't want to move. I had no intention of doing so, until a thought crept into my head. What if my window was unlocked? Pushing the warm blankets aside, I let my feet touch the cold wood floor. Slowly, I crawled over to the window, careful not to be seen by any unseen creature. Once I made it to the window, I carefully and hastily edged my way up to the glass. With one eye, I peeked out into my backyard. Grass, garage, the large tree, everything was normal, apart from be blanketed by the night. Just when I was about to turn away, I saw it, peeking from behind the tree, its ears almost mimicking branches themselves. I saw the Easter Bunny. Its eyes glowed red, piercing a line straight to me in the night. I could have screamed if my throat wasn't dry and paralyzed. Instead, I just dropped to the floor. My heart was beating so rapidly it caused pain in my chest. I knew I had to crawl towards the door to escape, so I rushed over on all fours, realizing I had to stand up to reach the doorknob completely. When I did, I turned towards the window once more. The creature was there, face to face with the glass, its red eyes aglow, fixated upon me. Its breath coated the glass as I could make out a mouth full of razor-sharp teeth. Feeling moisture return to my mouth, I screamed with all my might, calling for my mom. I ran into the hallway and broke into tears. My mom quickly rushed to comfort me. She allowed me to sleep in her bed for the rest of the night. The next day, I didn't even want to go outside, let alone search for Easter eggs. After my mom pretty much forced me out the door, I found a couple near the patio, begging my mom to let me go back. And she said, "You didn't even check the yard. Go on." I swallowed my fear as I slowly paced out towards the tree. Leaning up against the trunk was a brightly colored egg with a very intricate design. Picking it up, I realized it was plastic. Opening it with shaky hands, I found a small piece of paper. Scribbled upon the paper in jagged writing said, "Happy Easter. I can't wait to see you again next year. The Easter Bunny." This is an original piece called Easter, and it's written by CreepyPastaJr, and he also is a very talented writer and narrator. He is part of the horror community here on YouTube, and he has a YouTube channel as well, so I urge you, if you haven't already checked him out, to do so. I thank you for coming and allowing me to narrate this story for you, and if you enjoyed any of my narrations, please give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. I will have my email in the description box, so if you would like to send me any original stories, or any Let's Not Meet stories, or any creepypastas, or any just scary stories in general that you would like me to narrate on my channel, I would love to read them. By you sending me your stories, you are consenting for me to narrate your story on my channel. I hope everybody has a lovely Easter, and please come back soon. Alright, bye.